Hey guys, this is Seriously Silly with another paintball video. I decided to try a few new things in this video to make it a little bit more interesting. I hope you like it. One of them is obviously a commentary. Let me know if you like it or you think I should stick back to the straight gameplay. Definitely let me know if I'm talking too much or too little. If I should talk more about what I'm thinking when I'm playing. Let me know about that too. I'm also trying a new field in this video. The place is called Paintball Depot. It's mainly a woods ball field. I think they have about 8 or 9 fields, and I only played maybe 5 that day. 3 weren't ready at that time. This field is called Beirut, and it was a pretty good-sized field with a lot of bunkers and trees and places to hide. And I decided to push up on the right side, use this thicket right here to kind of camouflage myself and sneak up on people and get them in the side and the back. This one, I shoot a guy with dark clothing. I think it's the other team. Um, when he stands up and turns around, I see the rock star jersey, and it turns out to be the ref. Uh, Needless to say, a couple of games later, I see him wearing his orange jersey. I guess a couple more games later, other people thought he was on the other team and shot him up too. So basically, in this video, just push up on the right side, catch a few more people by surprise, and eventually hook to the back and get him from the back. Um, Paintball Depot. I'm also doing a little bit of a brief review on the field. It's mainly a woods ball. I think I've said that before. With one speedball field at that day. Uh, I've been there twice since this video, and it seems to be mostly rentals with a few regulars. Um, the staff are very friendly and just would help anybody who had problems with their markers or just plain talking between games. I had a really good time just talking with the refs, just chit-chatting between games, just talking about guns and everything else. Um, I'm also using a Cyborg RX in the video. I've used it before, but this is the first time I decided to use it on the video. In the other videos, I was actually using a droid, but I've become a fan of Macdev after shooting my buddy's droid and really liked how it sounded, how it felt, and decided to try the Poppet, the RX that they had, and it's still also very good. I would compare it to about an Ego 8 in terms of how it functions, how it feels. It's a little bit wider than the Ego 8, but in terms of the components and other things, it's about the same with a few differences and advantages and disadvantages. There's actually a guy in TechPB called Latsab. He goes by the name of Latsab and recently did a very detailed video on the RX. He was impressed by the marker and wanted to spread the word around on how it functions, how to disassemble it, just to get people to know the name. Because every time I come with the RX or the Droid, especially with the RX, people will either ask if it's an Ego or ask me what it is, and they don't know what Macdev is. So it's a good thing. I mean, it's a good, definitely a good gun to try. And
Same team!
Here it is. I hooked
Same
to the back,
team!
and that guy right there was actually on the other team. He did the same thing, but beat me all the way around, and he saw me shooting at his teammates all the way in the back and caught up with me and eventually shot me out. And I seriously thought he was on the same team. Next, coming up is the speedball field. I played maybe about 5 or 6 fields that day, but just decided to keep it short. I didn't want to make the video too long and basically force myself to talk even longer. As you can see, the bunkers are not too close together, so you definitely have a lot of space, and the terrain is not as flat as a lot of the speedball fields. So you definitely have to be careful in advancing and leaving yourself open. And the puddles, that's because 2 days before there was a lot of rain, and I'm just glad I was able to go and with the rain stopping and everything. So this is the speedball field. They don't have air bunkers, but as you can see, barrels and things laid out that you can use. This is basically at the end of the day where people just wanted to just relax and not have to walk up the hill and just run in all the other fields. So basically just taking it easy and just shooting. A lot of the people left. the birthday party that I was playing with, or like I said, the other rentals left early, and these were the only other people left. So we were just basically hanging out, having a good time, closing out the day. And here I'm just trying to get back center out and to get to the back left, because I just see them not really moving too much. So I try to push it and try and see if I can get to the back center. And I thought there was only 2 people, but there's actually 3.
Surrender!
And
Surrender!
I decided to surrender this guy, and it was too far to get to the other person. Turns out to be that guy's wife, and I blame it on him. And it was a good day. Thank you for watching this video, and let me know if you like it. Thanks.